Man, that's crazy.
The anger.
I like him. I like the tombstone he do too.
Yeah.
I like that inversion of that. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I like
The
him.
dead eye.
He hard. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all, man? This your boy Big Gang, and I'm live, man. Y'all know what's going on. It's the one and only coming from the Gang Dome. You know what it is, gang time. So today we're going to talk about a lot of good topics that's happened this week. We're gonna talk about some other stuff and some other stuff and some other stuff on top of that. But first, I want to start off because I want to address this one nigga in the room I low key been having an issue with any motherfucking way. So I'm gonna get straight to it. King Yella, how the fuck you let this old ass goofy ass nigga? You know what? I ain't even gonna say old ass goofy ass nigga. How you let a nigga who talk to himself bust your lip, bruh? I really already wasn't fucking with you because of the shit. What you did with KP, which I ain't like that. Like, you should have stood on that, bro. Like, you did a podcast with him, you deleted on some whole shit. You ain't hold your end of the shit. You really did some little sneak, slimy shit. I don't fuck with you off that long. So I think that was stupid. I think that was a bad move. But how the fuck you let 607 bust your lip, bro? You going out sad, my nigga. Like, you going out real sad, my nigga. Like, I'm like, bro, you got to stop saying you from Chicago and you going there with getting your ass whooped and getting punched on this shit. Like, nigga, you got niggas from Chicago. I ain't gonna say you got niggas from Chicago looking weak. You got niggas where you from probably thinking niggas from, you probably got niggas thinking where you at, niggas from Chicago weak. But, bruh, how the fuck you let 607 bust your lip? Shouts out to 607 because I was gonna go in on him, but he left a comment on one of my lives, and he was so ethereal and spiritual. I was just like, how can you not like a nigga like that? I was like, okay, he won me over. He didn't even, I thought he was gonna say something crazy. He said, nah, brother, it's all good, it's all love. And I hope to see you soon, to talk to you soon. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm approaching this wrong. And as I watched this podcast and I seen what was going on, I was like, man, this nigga Deion Ward mixed with he like a hood Deion Ward Miss Cleo. That's it. He just the hood version. He just the hood version. He entertaining to watch. So my bad if y'all thought I was gonna go in on I ain't gonna go in on because I had to think about it. Left a very good comment on my page. He said some very encouraging words. He said some pretty dope shit. He was a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, you can go in on King Yella though.
But I'm finna talk about King Yella though. Man, King Yella out there doing that cocaine in Las Vegas and lost his motherfucking mind. Tricking that money, out there snorting that dope, and out there letting them hoes play him any type of way, and now he watering down his image. He just a goofy yellow nigga on the podcast now. That's it, that's all. My nigga ain't doing nothing with himself. My nigga ain't making no, I like, bro, you living off the old car that niggas you hung with had. Like, niggas have said this plenty of fucking times about King Yella. King Yella wasn't really in the mix. King Yella didn't do nothing to nobody. King Yella didn't do, he's from Ski's world. His hood don't got shit to do with the conflict between niggas. He just was cool with Duck. That's it. He was just cool with Billionaire Black. His hood is money getting niggas. His hood don't do the extra shit. His hood is older niggas, bruh. He watering down his image. He look goofy as fuck. Completely. He's watering down his image. He don't look the same no more. All them tattoos on his face. Vegas done corrupted that nigga image and soul. That nigga ain't the same no more. Vegas done turned him out. He got them fake ass chains on his neck. He in that bitch doing them drugs, paint shit on his nails. He turned out. He probably living off the little vlog money he getting and the little feature money he probably get off his name. But other than that, man, King Yella ain't doing shit. We just giving niggas just be getting a platform because of who they was at this point. Which that's what you can do with the rap shit. You can do that. I believe that shit. He been a goofy. That ain't far-fetched. He been a goofy. I don't put that past him. He been a goofy, but like he ain't never did shit. He ain't never did nothing to nobody. I don't know why he act like he was a big factor in that war between them niggas. He ain't never do nothing to nobody. He wasn't no factor. You was just a sidewalk nigga. That's what he was. It's sidewalk niggas and street niggas. And I mean, it worked out good for him. He made some money, but look what he looked like. Ugh, man. The nigga just a disgrace. The great words of my grandma, just a disgrace. Like, we gotta start pointing shit out when we see shit. First of all, you ain't been home in years. You ain't been to Chicago in years. I go home more than that nigga. You ain't been to Chicago in years. I'm talking years. Because you can't go home. You can't go to the crib. And if you do go to the crib, you got to be put up. You can't go nowhere. You can't go outside. You can't go nowhere. You're going to have to answer for some shit. Damn, Yella had you fooled the whole time? Man, that's crazy, man. Ain't shit really gangster about that nigga, bro. At all. He done been around some gangster niggas. I ain't gonna, let me not take, I'm not one to take nothing away from a nigga. Who am I to take something away from a nigga? Nobody. So I can't say what a nigga ain't. But I'll just say this, bro. You can look at that nigga and tell, or you can just, man, look, history is proven enough. And you let 607 give you one on the kiss and stay enough. That nigga way older than you. You let this, man, please. Yeah, man, nigga bust that nigga lip. Couldn't do shit. Try to rub a nigga, boop, boop, boop. Tag that nigga up. Sorry, bro. Y'all podcasters, man, this is just a news announcement. Y'all stop going to these podcasts trying to fight, bro. Leave that shit alone, my nigga. Like, if you can't talk or have a disagreement with a motherfucker, just go about your business. Motherfuckers be going on podcasts nowadays to fight, and that shit really watering the game down. That shit really lame as fuck. Like, I hate that shit. Like, Almighty Suspect, I do not like that nigga now, bro. I thought I could like that nigga. I don't like Almighty Suspect, bro. I don't like him. He ain't never did nothing to me, bro. But he do too much. He do too much. To be a nigga, he do too much. Yeah, he got feminine ways. Like, bro, like you gotta be fucking kidding me, nigga. Then you trying to do this shit to niggas that you know ain't on that. Yeah. You only pressing the line with niggas you know ain't on that. Yeah, niggas you know ain't on that. He be trying to press lines with niggas he know ain't on that. Man, I smack the shit out that yellow ass nigga, bro. I ever go to no jumper. When I do get, man, I wish that nigga would try that shit with me. I flip that table on that nigga. I suplex that nigga. I will suplex that nigga if that nigga play with me like he be playing with them niggas. One thing about Pop Austin, we known to shake some shit multiple times on set. We gonna fight. So I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck Pop Austin, Big Gang gonna fight. I do not like that nigga. I do not like him, bro. So I just had to get that off my chest real fast. Like, he be pushing the line, like certain niggas in the podcast, he be pushing the line with niggas you know ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah. When you see niggas ain't gonna do nothing, then he wanna get still. Man, that nigga got one time to get extra with me. I slap that nigga, man, I slap the shit out that nigga. Leave a handprint on that nigga face. Oh, swat. Swat when he say nothing, because I know how you finna get. And you finna get loud, you think you finna get disrespectful, and I'm finna go ahead and punch on you real fast. I'm gonna flip this table on your bitch ass. I do not like that nigga. I had to really watch this nigga go like, he really a bitch ass nigga. He really a whole ass nigga. Texas don't punch him. I agree with you either way. He do. He only push lies with females and niggas he know he can do that shit too. He only push lines like that. He ain't pushing no line with no nigga that's gonna be like, look, bro. You know what? Bow. Lush ain't certified though, remember? He can be certified all day. I know a lot of certified bitch ass niggas. I don't mean shit. I know a lot of certified bitch ass niggas. That don't mean nothing. You got feminine ways, you got feminine ways. He got extremely feminine ways like a fucking female. He only push a line with motherfuckers that he know he can get away with that shit. He ain't pushing no line on those stiff niggas. He ain't pushing them lines on niggas that be on that. He ain't no bully beater. You ain't gonna do that. I wish the fuck I would go up there this year. Man, you know what? I won't even say nothing. Cause you one of the niggas, a nigga gotta put you in your place immediately. That's what it be. Niggas don't immediately put him in his place. That's my take on Almighty Suspect.
I'll chop it up, bro. I see what's mine on some pen. He say he's some pig. He say some game.
Man, that nigga ain't no game. That nigga a game boy. That nigga ain't fucking joke. I don't like that nigga. I'm telling you, I don't like that nigga. Big Game don't fuck with that nigga. He a game boy. That nigga's a hoe. That nigga's a hoe, bro. I hate how he talk to people. I hate that shit. He ain't like nigga. He just lame. Like you can't have a conversation with nobody, fam. You can't have dialogue with a nigga, bro. That'll make me mad immediately.
I'm trying to think of a debate he had that was. He got into it with Short too.
Nigga don't be on shit, man. But anyway, man. Next subject, I'm gonna talk about. I'm sorry, bro. I just had to get that off because when I don't like a nigga, I don't like a nigga, and I say that loosely, like I don't like that nigga. I do not like that nigga. I will fuck that nigga up. I do not like that nigga. Like I can't deal with him. Oh, hey Adam, you get me on the podcast, please don't have him on there, bro. I don't want to go to jail in California. Please, bro. Please don't do that to me. Adam, if you watching this, please don't do that to me. I'm begging you. And you know what? You'll be the nigga that do it to me. So don't do it to me. Please don't do it to me, Adam. Because I don't want to go to jail in California, my nigga. I'm already on probation. I got to get a slip of shit to come out there. When I get there, please just, man, let me do the one with Remo. Whoever the cool nigga with the hat, I like him. The rest of them niggas, but that nigga there, no. Please don't put him.
Up for the bag,
we can fight. We can fight for the bag, though. We can for sure fight for some money. We can for sure fight for the bag. We can set it up. I promoted everything. I beat that nigga ass.
No Jumbo might try to
I fuck that nigga. I fuck that nigga up.
No Jumbo might try to back down.
And what?
We ain't gonna make it out of there.
Shit, we meet neutral ground. I'm not worried about that. Hey, Outlaw, Cinco. I'm not worried about it. I got something for that. Niggas phony, man, cousin gonna tear that bitch up. Cousin gonna, man, I'm already connected out there. Cousin gonna tear that bitch up. We got that. I'm not worried about that. I'm connected in Cali, nigga. I'm not worried about that. I'm one of the only GDE niggas you know that got real plugs and connections in Cali. Shout out to them neighbors, nigga. Shout out to my artist, Jay Outlaw. Real ties, nigga. I'm not worried about that nigga. I get into with that nigga suspect, nigga. We can fight for the bag. I beat that nigga the fuck up. I don't like that nigga. But anyway, man, I'm sorry, bro. I just don't like that bitch ass nigga, man. Bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga. I don't want to argue with females and shit. You want to push a line with niggas you know ain't gonna be on there with you, man. I'll slap the shit out that nigga, bro. On bro, them. That nigga on phone them grade. Nigga don't be on shit, fam. That nigga be on some little flunky shit. That nigga really a flunky. Fuck that nigga. Fuck Almighty Suspect, nigga. I said it. Fuck that nigga. Nigga, on phone them grade. Nigga's a hoe. Nigga a hoe ass nigga. I don't like that nigga, bro. I just don't like his style, how he carry himself, how he move. He move like a little bitch. He move like a little fairy, nigga. He act like a little fairy, nigga. You be playing with niggas on some little pussy shit. Other than that, man, my bad. Next subject, man. Finesse's lawyers. Finesse 2 times in this whole situation. I told y'all this was gonna happen. I told y'all this was gonna take place. I told y'all this was gonna happen. I told y'all this months ago. Finesse 2 times is crash and burn. He came home crash and burn. He came home trying to do too much. He didn't give himself a chance to readjust the life. He didn't give himself a chance to really do nothing. He jumped into 2 situations before the year was open for his life. He did too much. Came home, had a baby, had so much controversy, started using drugs again. Bro, when you get out of jail, you're supposed to give yourself at least 6 months to a year to really adjust back to life. When you gone for that long. You can't just adapt back to just hitting the ground running first day. Go to the studio or something, yeah, but I'm talking about hitting the ground running. I'm talking about establishing relationships, making babies, trying to start shit, and you don't really know people. You've been in a controlled environment for 5 years. You've been in the same place. You got to decompress. You got to desensitize that shit. That's why when you deploy, you come home from Iraq, they give you 30 days leave. You got to come home and decompress. You've been gone for a year and that shit don't even help. I was gone for 15 months. They only give, really block leave should be 90 days. Block leave from the Army for soldiers should be 90 days when you come from a deployment. It should be at least 3 months. You need time off. Now, 30 days wasn't enough. You need time off, bro. Like, you have been in a combat zone for 15 months. You have been in something you have been in jail. You have been in something high tense, high level for over years, 5 years. high level, high tense, high risk, violence at every corner, stress, you don't know what's going on in the world, situation. You come out of jail and just smack the pavement running, you bound for the field.
Studio, this place.
That's why I say just go to the studio. If he would have went to the studio, got him a little crib, chilled out for like 3-4 months, then just jump back out like ease. Finesse got out the jail, went straight to the jet, went straight to the bullshit. He didn't give himself a chance. He went straight to the jet, straight out, straight to the bullshit.
Should have been in the studio about 90 days straight.
90 days straight. 90 days. Nothing but just songs and having a routine. Exercising, working out, making music, practicing your tour run. That's what you should be focused. That's what you should have been focused on. But nah, nigga, you doing shit to be in the head. You picking up this little boy king. You picking up all these responsibilities. You getting these girls. You doing all this shit. You was gonna crash and burn. It was gonna come to that. My nigga said, I did. Man, welcome home, gang. My nigga, I did a 10-year bid and I've been home almost 3 years. I'm still getting adjusted. Hey, brother. Hey, I got a special spot for any nigga that did jail time before, man. I don't know if y'all know, bro. I did some myself. I did 3 months in the county. I did 7 months in federal when I went AWOL. Yeah, so I get it. I understand. I truly get it. They sent my bitch ass to the brig, though. They sent me to the brig. I didn't even know Fort Carson had a jail. I was like, what? Fort Carson got a jail? It's called Fort Carson Disciplinary Barracks.
I think they seen niggas here though too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, what? They got a jail in Fort Carson? I went there for 7 months. When I got out the army, the day I got out, it was the day I finally got out the military. Like the right way after I came back, all that shit. Nigga, the MPs came together. I'm like, what the fuck? And they was like, they took me to jail. I went and did 7 months. I went to Fort Carson. Then I went to FCI, not Leavenwood. It's called Forest Green, Arkansas. It's right outside of Memphis. Forest City Green, Arkansas. I was in the minimum, huh? Yeah, some bullshit out there. I was out there. I finished my sentence, and then they put me on the bus. They gave me some money, put me on the Greyhound. I came to Dallas. My baby mama picked me up from there, and that was it. So, shouts out to you, man. You did 10 years. My dad, he did damn near 10. He did 8 federal. So, shouts out to you, brother. Welcome home. I'm glad that you've been home for 3 years, and it took you time to get adjusted, my nigga.
Keep it 4P.
Man, keep it 4P, man. Stay positive, man. Stay healthy. Keep doing your thing, man. Like 10 years, a long time, shit, but you still here. You home, you breathing, you in good graces, man. So I'm proud to hear that, my brother. But that's the truth. When you do 10, like, come on, bro. You did 10 years. You welcome, man, fam. That's hey, for real. That's the truth, though. I say that shit all the time. Something my dad told me when I was a young nigga, and I always said this to myself. My dad told me, he was like, when you in the streets, you might want to go and get you 10 years and put them shits to the side. And I was like, what? And he was like, because, nigga, you could go to jail. And you want to go ahead and carve that time out, so you got to go do that shit. And I never understood that shit until he went to jail. And when I would talk to him when I was younger, he would always be like, I was like, you all right? 11, 12, he would call me sometimes. I was like, you all right? When he was locked up, he was like, man, you only do 2 days. The day you come in, the day you go out. He was conditioned for that shit. I was like, what? Like, that's, but he already knew this was the game I'm playing. This is what comes with this. So I was like, damn. Like, he was accepting of that. So I definitely understand. So with Finesse, you came home, you jumped into all this shit, you got all this controversy. Then here's the thing niggas don't want to get on him about. How the fuck you trying to blame this little boy for all your problems? Now, the real charges come out. It's you. You the problem. You the problem. When you could have been giving yourself time to readjust, you could have been giving yourself time in life, you could have been giving yourself time to get it together, do a tour. Man, you came out, fixed relationships just to mend them again. You went back and that's how you know certain niggas like, bro, I don't got nothing against a nigga, but I always say an ain't shit nigga will be an ain't shit nigga. That's how you can just tell Finesse just an ain't shit ass nigga, bro. You got out of jail, I did 5 years and you got back. All you did was just get some money now. You just got some money now. You got money now. You went to jail, you got money now. You still the same bullshit ass nigga before you went in. You falling out with your family, you falling out with your girl. Like, if you really want to be P, you ain't really no P for real. You really want to be P.
Well, he a P for polygamy.
Yeah, that, but not no real pimping.
Nah, he ain't no game.
Nah, he ain't no game, but that's what he want to be. He act like he do, but he ain't no real pimping. You just a nigga that's just talking. He ain't no real pimping. He ain't none of that. So with his whole situation, I look at it like the lawyers quitting on him and all that. That money running out. That money running out. He didn't do what he's supposed to. Now he still got a name. He still got a name. He still got some notoriety. He still got something to go from. He still got something to take from. He still could get out in 12 to 14 months and redo it and come back different and go sit down and get his mind right again. He can go do that. But just the other shit, nah, it's the same shit like I said with Double. Man, Shorty, you fucked it up. You fucked it up. Like, you fucked it up. You can't even rap no more. You fucked it up. And if you do rap, you got to change the subject matter at hand. You can't talk about no more gangster shit. You fucked it up.
That's not like before extra, man. Come out, son.
Hey, you remember real quick, you remember Rodney Penns, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember I remember Hustle Cartel, and I had brought this up to D, and I guess he didn't hear about it, but Finesse 2 times at one point, allegedly, according to Hustle Cartel, said that he had borrowed Rodney Penns let him use his car. So he drove, he was driving his car, but he ended up doing some shit and blew the motor out. So then, Rodney was like, wasn't tripping really. He was just like, yeah, just take care of it. I think he said it was something probably like maybe $3,000-$4,000 or something like that, or maybe a little bit more. But basically, he didn't have to really pay on the car, just pay for the damages because Rodney basically gave him the car. So Finesse was like, nah, I mean, I can't do it. So, you kind of down bad, Rodney. We got to figure this out. So he did his own cameraman, Rodney Penns, dirty, and that's Austin's own. That's his cameraman. That's not even his. I don't necessarily know their real the actual business relationship. But it's like, damn, why you gotta do Rodney Penns your cameraman like that, man? Shout out Rodney Penns, man. We need to get that interview.
Get one of them one day. You know what though? Look at his name. It's Finesse 2 times. It's just like I don't trust a nigga named Sylvester. I don't know. I don't trust no nigga named Sylvester. I don't trust. Why would you trust a nigga named Sylvester? Why would you trust?
Not only that, you can't trust the dude named Ricky. Ricky, that's close to Richard. That's close to Dick.
Yeah, you can't trust a nigga named Ricky. You can't trust. You can't trust a Sylvester. You can't trust a Ricky. You can't trust a Sylvester.
Sylvester, what's the Sylvester nickname? Sly.
Sly. You can't
See,
trust.
It's telling you right there.
R. Kelly. I'd be like, nah. Sylvester did that shit. That's Sly. That's Robert Sylvester Kelly. We should have knew something was gonna be slick about this nigga. His name is Sylvester. His name is Sylvester, Robert Sylvester Kelly. Any nigga named Sylvester got some freaky shit going on. He got some other shit going on. Sylvester is not to ever be trusted. And Ricky, yes. Niggas named Ricky and Dick because it's too close to Richard. I can't trust you. You want your name to be something different. So why would you trust a nigga that's named Finesse 2 times? He gonna finesse you twice.
2 times.
And that's what he doing. He came out of jail, finessed everybody again. And now he going back to jail. And he gonna get out and he ain't gonna, I hope he find God. Cause Jay Prince want his money. You ain't getting out that deal. You ain't getting out that deal. Like Moneybag Yo, he relevant. He don't give a fuck. Nigga, get the fuck on. Nigga, I'll release you. Get the fuck on. I tried to fuck with you again, bitch ass nigga. You still came home on this other dumb shit. Bye. Moneybag Yo, Jay Prince, I need every dime I can get off your nigga ass if I gave it to you. Where you going? You rap a lot. Mob ties, nigga. Yeah. Or we in the percentage. But you gonna give me what you owe me, what you took when you came home. Fuck that. You took well, you know how Jay Prince talk. Bad news beat you home. You know how he talk? He talk like the Bible. It is hard, my son. He talk like the Bible. Jay Prince talk like the Bible. It is hard, my son. He be bad news will beat you home in the home state of Texas. because I gave you money and allocated these funds, and you took them and received them knowing I want my money reciprocated. This is not a threat. This is not a diss. I'm just laying the law of the land, what belongs to me and mine. That's how he come. That's Jay Prince, right? That's Jay Prince, perfect. And then he gonna say, now I'm gonna need that. Not today, not tomorrow. We can have a conversation, but don't let bad news beat you home. You gonna say some old nigga shit, and then he gonna go home. He gonna say some old, because who the fuck says don't let bad news beat you home? Now, my favorite one, of course, from one of my idols that I have in my makeup, my nigga Chad. I love that nigga. Hey, nigga, I want to pull up on you, let you smell my cologne, bitch ass nigga. That's my favorite saying, nigga. That's the hardest shit ever. We ain't gonna do no talking, nigga. I want to pull up on you, bitch ass nigga, let you smell my cologne, nigga. I say, I was 15. I was like, that's hard, nigga. I ain't say, nigga, I'm gonna pull up on you, bitch ass nigga. You gonna smell my cologne, nigga. I'm gonna deal with you. He said, I'm gonna deal with you, bitch ass nigga. R.I.P. nigga. R.I.P. Chad, nigga. That was my nigga. They killed my nigga. That nigga said, bitch ass nigga. He said, I ain't doing no wax, no dissing, no tracks, none of that old shit. He said, nigga, I'm gonna just pull up on your bitch ass nigga. You gonna smell my cologne. I said, nigga, you know how close you gotta be to 16. For real, for real. That nigga said, bruh, yeah, for real. That nigga laughing. You know I ain't lying. Jay Prince say he ain't gonna do that. Jay Prince gonna get on there. He gonna give a declaration of war in the coolest way possible. Finesse 2 times. I want my money. I want what belongs to me and mine, and I will not do not delay a dollar. When I say we have put time, energy, and resources into you, I would like to reciprocate my money. Because if not, bad news will beat you home. He that nigga, bro. He just that nigga. Like, he's that type of nigga. So it's like, it's funny. So, Finesse, you got to get out of jail to figure out because you owe a lot of niggas. You owe a lot of niggas some money. You owe that nigga from Austin some money, bro. You know what type of nigga you got to be not to pay $4,000 to a nigga that lynched me? I'll kill you. I'll kill you for that 2 times you blow my engine out. Don't pay me $4,000. And I know you got it. I know you got it.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
What's good, Cole? Man, what else, man? So as far as that, that's my take on that. He fucking up. Future cut his hair. He going through one of the most traumatic times in his life. I ain't even gotta be long on that. Future is going through probably the most traumatic shit we've known since we've seen Future. He just lost his best friend. He just lost young Scooter. To understand, I'm gonna give y'all a little history lesson. Y'all gotta understand who they come on. I'm gonna give y'all a little lore of the free band gang clique and where they from and a little origin story real fast. So get your popcorn, listen. Okay, they come from Kirkwood, a section, a project is down the street from Young Newton, Paradise East, but it is Little Mexico, Kirkwood. Now, I don't know if y'all familiar. He was killed, I want to say 2012, 2013. OGD, remember OGD? The older dude, Double D? OGD, real free band gang, man. Real free band, man. Real road runner, man. OGD, man. We used to watch some Future documentaries. He was putting out them watches and giving them niggas watches. He was their big homie. He was the free band side. A1 was Rocco. A1 was Rocco. The free band side of the shit, the free band gang shit, the heart of that shit, the money, who was putting the shit behind Future, that was turning Future up, was Double D, OGD, real road runner, man. Yup, Black Migo gang. There you go. The Black Migo gang and free bands, Little Mexico, all that shit is hand in hand. All of them grew up together. All them niggas grew up together. If you listen to Upload Bag today, when he say, even nigga was broke, Scooter was always there. Like, Scooter was his best friend. Like, how me and my best friend is. He just went through one of the most traumatic experiences of his life. Yeah, man. He probably was like, fuck this shit. And cut his hair. That's probably what happened, man. Like, think about it, bro. If Future stay life, man, he ain't never gonna have a regular relationship. That shit is over with. He will never, Future will never have a regular relationship with a female. That's over with. That's eluding him.
He gonna be a trick the rest of his life.
He gonna be a trick the rest of his life. He gonna be a trick. That's him. If he do cohabitate space with a bitch or he do marry a bitch, it'll be on some, bitch, you know what it is.
Yeah, I'm still gonna trick.
I'm still gonna trick and do me. I'm just gonna take care of you. And you my favorite bitch. That's the best Future. That's the type of Future I see.
You just my favorite bitch.
You just my favorite bitch. It's over for Future. As far as regular love. You got all this money. You can't. To me, that's one of the most. It's far more worse shit than dying. I tell people all the time. It's far more worse shit than dying living on earth. You can live not having real true love. You can live not being you wanting kids bad enough, not being able to make them. You can grow up with the addiction gene in your body so bad that you never get off drugs. It's far more worse things than death. You can have mental issues. I know people that have mental issues that they've had since they've been little, and when they grow older, it get worse, and they don't do nothing but sit on the side of the road because they was neglected to that upcoming and upbringing. They don't know nothing else. Shit, I had a friend like that. He didn't like that was it. So it's far more worse things on earth. Dying is the end. Dying ain't the shit, but it's pleasant. Like that's over with. That's the end of all the noise. That's it. You gone. Your problem's still here. They won. You're gone. Game over. Delete. Complete. You get what I'm saying? So in his world right now, shit, he probably going through hell. He going through hell. He got to do all that shit alone. He got to face that shit alone. He ain't got nobody comforting him. And if he do got somebody comforting him, he got to question where is it coming from. Is it a pure place, or do you a bitch that want an AP? Yeah, bitch want that AP. So it's like, who really cares? So you gotta look at it. That's how niggas fall into drug addiction and shit. Like that. Like that's some real nigga problems. You can't nigga, you can't beat that. Like he ain't got nobody. That sucks. He ain't nobody. Scooter was the closest thing to street relativity that he had. Like
maybe cutting his hair was a form of starting over, and he may be about to get into some new things.
That could be that too.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of the camera.
Yeah, he probably did. Future in his 40s. Future probably tired, bro. Future probably tired. If anything, that probably just did it to him. If anything, that was probably the blow that was just like.
He probably about to start bird watching.
Yeah, he do some other shit. He gonna probably, or his son's rap. He been pushing into their career. He probably finna just, man, he been doing the fashion shit. He just finna step back, man. Future probably like, man, I got my money. I made my legacy. I did it. Like, I don't got nothing else to prove. He lost his best friend.
This is the rest of my life.
This is the rest of my life. Let me start over. Yeah. Let me start over. I got the money. My nigga died on his birthday in the hood. On his way to the birthday party when I just bought this nigga a Maybach truck for his birthday. He didn't even live to get it. That'll fuck you up when you think of symbolism and shit like that. That'll fuck you up. That'll make you think long and hard on some spiritual shit. That'll make you wonder. That'll make it so I can imagine probably where he is as a man mentally. Like, damn, I got everything, but I ain't got shit. I got everything, but I ain't got shit. I got all the money I want. I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit I want. Cause your kids, I tell people all the time, people, when you got your kids. Yeah, that's true. At a certain point in life, they live their own life. They live their life. That's why I don't get on my kids. They ready. I'm like, what y'all doing this weekend? I want to see them. Dad, we got this plan. When you doing this? I don't get mad. I feel it. Shit, you can play this song. Okay, cool. I get it. We set up something else. So his kids, they grown. Majority of his kids don't got no babies. His kids grown. Future kids grown. His youngest daughter just made 17. His kids grown. He ain't got no babies besides this. Russell Wilson, Lil Future, shit like that. But he ain't got no babies. He don't got no 1-year-olds and no 2-year-olds. His kids in good shape. So he ain't tripping on that. His kids in good shape. His kids set for life.
He's about to travel and do fashion.
He about to travel, do fashion, and some other shit. He tired of losing. I lost my homie in the hood on his birthday. I lost my homie in the hood on his birthday on the way he was leaving the bitch crib to come to his birthday party. He died in the hood. Hopping the fence, being chased by the police on his birthday. Lost my nigga. My nigga street. Nigga that's been with me since day one when I ain't had shit. Me and this nigga, I was putting down the rap shit, he was putting it down in the street with the Black Migo gang. When I was running the ones, he was running the twos. This my nigga. He helped me put this free band gang shit into place. He helped me build the foundation. This my nigga. This my nigga. This Young Scooter was your favorite rapper type nigga. Like when you went to Atlanta to do some street shit, or you went to Atlanta to go fuck, you went to go fuck with Scooter. Like Scooter was your connect. He was your favorite rapper. So it's like it's different. But that Atlanta having a hard time right now with rap anyway. It's changing to the guard in Atlanta. A lot of their legends dying. Lotto Savage just got killed. Nigga, that be with 21 Savage. Lotto Savage just got killed. Nigga, Young Scooter guy. Atlanta is going through a changing of the guard through itself right now. It's going through a cultural change and a different change right now. It's shifting. Atlanta's shifting. It's shifting. It's turning into a different place. So you gotta look at Future. Future ain't for the Future by all the millions. I just dropped this lap. My cousin Rico, within a year, I lost my cousin. I lost two of the biggest influences in my life. I lost my niggas forget. If you know your history, Future is a part of the Dungeon family. Future cousin is Rico Wade. Future grew up around Big Boy, Outkast, and if you listen to the Purple Ribbon All Stars, I be on it. Man, that album, Future is on there. His meathead. He was like, this is what niggas fail to realize. A lot of situations get second runs and second blood. Future came out with the Dungeon family, was with the Purple Ribbon All Stars. And then fell off for a while, resurfaced, came back around 20. He didn't fall off. He just did that circle. I say in the rap industry, the rap game, the entertainment business, I got this rule. I have this rule and I haven't been wrong yet. You get 3 tries with this shit. You get 3 runs. You get a first leg, you get an introductory run. It can go anywhere from 1 year, 2 years, 1 to 5. You get an introductory run. You might fall off in between somewhere. You might figure out lane changing. You might figure out what worked for you in that lane. You might find your subdivision, your subculture. Then you get that second run. You get that 2 run. That 2 run, that's really your main run. Like I'm on my 2 run. I just started my 2 run. I know what that 2 run is. Your 2 run, all right. That don't work for me. I tried to take niggas with me. I tried to help this person, that person. Tried to do this that way, and it didn't work. But I opened the door over here, and this lane is way more lucrative, and I own this lane. Let me fuck with this. So you got the 2 lane. You got that 2 lane when you're into what you're doing. Then you got the 3 lane. The 3 lane is when you're getting ready to retire out. The 3 lane is when you cashing in your chips. The 3 lane is when you setting the foundation and you paving the way for the rest of everybody else to come behind you, or you getting ready to shut down shop. But that 3, that's your last leg. That's your swan song. That's when you planning out shit. That's when you setting up that's when you setting up your exit strategy. Is you going to Santorini, Greece, or is you going to the Barbados? What you doing? You set your 3rd run. That's when you cashing out your chips. That's when you setting up. That's when you setting up to have other people in place. By the time I set up my 3rd run, I'll have another big gang in place. Make sense? That's how far I plan ahead. I play slow because it's easier. That's how far I plan ahead. By the time I'm done, by the time I get to my 3rd leg, I'll have another big gang doing this. I won't be doing this. I'll have somebody here doing this on a bigger channel, probably on Revolt TV somewhere. Not probably, more than likely on Revolt TV somewhere. But I'm always planning for tomorrow, even if that shit don't come. But when you get to your 3rd leg, you cashing your chips in. You cashing out. You all right. You setting up like, okay, I built this. Who do I put in place to do this and do this? Or how do I set up the next generation to keep the gang going, to keep the podcast going, to keep NQA going? Who do I put in place to have who knows this? Who does this? Do I hire inside family? Do I hire outside? Do I pay somebody outside? Do I consult? Do I do that? Do I get my kids to do it? That's when you usually playing that game. So Future is in his cash out range. He at the Met Gala chilling and just getting the fuck about, going the fuck about his business. He don't care about none of that shit. He don't care about rap no more. Future does not care about rap. Future don't care about rap no more. He on his third leg. He did his second run already. He on his third leg. He like, all right, I just dropped the album. I did all that already. I won, but I lost so much. I'm cool. So that's what happens. That's just honestly what happens. Right now, I'm on my second run. I figured out my lane, what to do, how to own it, what not to do, how to study, who to watch, who not to watch. I've learned to be a better manager. I've learned more admin work. I've learned to pay attention to details. So little intricate shit that my first run was with Shelly them. I knew what I wanted to do. I had all the raw talent. Like now, I like at this point, like a motherfucker can't tell me shit. Yeah, I'm open to listen to opinion, but you can't tell me shit because I know how I look. You get what I'm saying? It's like the championship. Like you can't tell me how to win a championship. If I won, if I got a ring already, you get what I'm saying? That at this stage, now I know the pedigree. I can teach it to you. I can teach it to you. I can instill it in you. I can show you what it is. But eventually, you have to. You get what I'm saying? So it's yeah. So it's one of those things. When you on your second run, you're like, okay, cool. When Mike came back to the Wizards, that was his. He was cashing out his chips. He didn't get that farewell tour when he left in '98. He didn't get that last All-Star game when he came. That's why when he came back with the Wizards, that's what that was. That was him finally cashing in his NBA chip, solidifying himself with the next generation, getting that starting spot in the All-Star game, going for 40 points, having amazing games. That wasn't even he didn't even expect to go to the championship. He would have liked to, because that's competitive in him. But he wasn't tripping. And we still watched basketball that year because it was Michael Jordan at 40 busting ass. But that's what we wanted. And here's the thing, that's what we wanted to see. So that's where he was at that stage, at stage 3. Stage 2, shit, he came back to kill. My nigga right there. Stage 2, when he came back 96, that was it. What you can't all y'all that's here on the Bulls, y'all don't come from the 91, 92, 93 team. Y'all don't come from that team. Y'all don't come from y'all Steve Kerr, Bill Whittington, all you niggas. Y'all niggas come from poo-put teams. Y'all haven't done shit. Y'all come here to play. Y'all just came here to play. Y'all riding high off what I built. Let me show you what I really do now that I'm here. Now, grab the cake, let's go. That's how it usually is on your second run. Your second run, you supposed to be knowing the game in whatever field you're doing. You supposed to be ahead of the game. At my second run, I figured out how. The first run, I understood the disappointment. This run, I understand how to win the game, if it makes sense. First run, I got the disappointment. I've seen it happen. I seen the shelving. I seen the drug addiction take over. I seen everything happen to the artists. That anything. I seen motherfuckers get married. I seen motherfuckers get divorced. I seen money get lost. I seen money get spent. I seen whole budgets get spent and blown on nothing. I've seen the good. I've seen the tour buses. I've seen the bad, the ugly. Second run, I get it now. Nah, bro. Why would you sign a deal? Why would you sign a deal? You're signing a deal basically for them to tell you like when niggas say they want a deal, they want to do some record music shit, music label shit. I'd be like, brother, unless you got 250,000 equity, you don't need to be doing that. Somebody asked me about music, so I'm talking about it. If you got 250, if you don't got in your mind to spend, it takes $250,000 to break one single. Oh, y'all didn't know that? One single, one song for a complete press one in the United States of America. RIAA certified, sound scan, sound change, all that shit, all across all the airways, music, streaming platforms, everywhere. We talking about everywhere. One song is $250,000. One.
That's because of marketing and promotion.
And that's because of marketing and promotion. If you want to rap For you, rap for you. So that's my advice on that. Somebody asked that, somebody, rap for you. If you want to rap for you. Make music for you. But if you got the idea and the illusions of grandeur that I want to be a superstar, I want to be famous, somebody's going to come find me. No.
You do better today selling your lifestyle and building your own.
Like DDG. DDG is the perfect example. DDG was a streamer first. He was rapping and streaming. And the streaming fueled the rapping. And the streaming paid for the rapping to the point where he got good. It's either that or your buzz, or something else. Or you can create a co-following. Everybody don't gotta put 250 into one single. You can put 10,000 into a single.
You might not make with.
Yeah, you might get, but what I'm saying is it's some form of traction. It's some form of you gonna spend something. You ain't, and this shit is not free. If you want to rap for you, you gotta.
Today, your music helps sell your product.
Yeah, your music helps sell your product. It ain't like there's no such thing as a label looking at like unless here's the thing. Labels, that's where the industry plan comes from. Labels, I call industry plans tax write-offs. They goes out to these mixers, these events in New York, Soho, other places. They go Cali, they go everywhere. Wherever there's live mic nights, Houston, wherever. They go look, they see an artist that's undeniably talented. Hey, how many followers you got on Instagram? How many streams you got so far? You're very, very good. And I think in our artist development program at this record label or at this production company that's sister parenting with this label, give us 5 years and we can make you a star. Guess who did that? Jimmy Iovine did that with no doubt. Gwen Stefani. He met them at a show, a talent show, and he told them, in 6 years, I will make you a star. But for the meanwhile, I'm going to sign you to a production deal. I will fund your traveling. I will buy. He bought all the music shit from the creative tune. I'm talking about he bought drum kits, machine, he did everything. And when it was time for her to come up to the big league to Interscope, and it was the number. It was 6 years. Her first song that Don't Speak, Don't Know What You're Thinking. She's right on the money. Jimmy Iovine was right. 6 years and no doubt blue. So it's usually a long, hard trek. The niggas that you finally see peaking, shit, they been doing this shit 10 years already, 10, 15 years already. Rick Ross, our big bro, but before we saw Rick Ross, let me put y'all on some game real fast. This turned into some other shit, but I'm glad. Rick Ross, before Rick Ross is the Rick Ross we see, Rick Ross was a ghostwriter. Rick Ross was signed to Slip Inside. Rick Ross was with Suave House. Rick Ross was with Suave House. Rick Ross was being packaged as the next 8-Ball. That's how they was packaging Rick Ross. Rick Ross and his situation didn't work with Tony Draper, so he went to go be a ghostwriter at Slip and Slide. When he goes to Slip and Slide, he's cool with Ted Lucas, who is the CEO, and Trick Daddy brother-in-law. Who else is over there? Trina. Why you think Rick Ross is in that song? He wrote Trina verse. I told y'all to get down now. Doom, doom, doom. That's why he's in that song. He wrote the verse. But they have disputes over the verse. So guess what? Ross leaves and goes to Po' Boy. I don't know if you know who Po' Boy Entertainment was, but you remember Jackie O? Nookie real good, that Nookie real good. That's the home of her. Po' Boy was another up-and-coming upstart Miami label who was, I want to say, Slip and Slide was distributed by Atlantic, and Po' Boy was Virgin Records. Yes, and that's what she was under. He wrote for her too. By the time Ross gets to Def Jam and Jay-Z, this is what happens. You know all them deals you had. That's why if you look at the Port of Miami CD or the back of the cover, why you think you see Slip Inside, Po' Boy, Triple C Cartel, then Def Jam. He had those other labels off his first 2 albums, still eating off his residual income and getting publishing and getting money, mechanical rights because he wasn't signed to straight up artist deals. He was signed to production deals. Ross had to take the little money he was getting. He had a game plan. He had to take the money he was getting and flip it to real estate, do other shit because the rap money was going to the other 3 labels that you just left. A lot of people don't know that. Now y'all do. So it's totally different. She a preacher now. Jackie O, that shit crazy. I gotta find her. That's what? That is insane. Jackie O a preacher now? What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, I used to love her. But Rick Ross is the perfect example of nigga, and guess what? That was 15. Before he got his big break, he did on Def Jam, that was 15 years. 15. 15 of them years, Chief. So that when you see the niggas that blow up, them be the finished product. That be the finished product after the nigga done did like 8 years on a subsidiary label. He done got jerked out of a deal or two. He done got this. You gonna feel every emotion with this rap shit. You're gonna be sad, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be encouraged, you're gonna be discouraged, you're gonna question yourself, you're gonna doubt your ability, you're gonna feel like you the king of Zamunda, you're gonna feel like you the fucking prince and the pauper. It can go up and down every day with this music shit. Music shit is one of the things where you gotta know where you stand, know where you're going, and be firm about it. And don't play. Don't play if you're not playing for real. Don't play if you're not playing for real. Don't get in the field. It's not for everybody because everybody don't make it. It's only like 2% of the musicians that actually record to get recording deals. Y'all didn't know that either? Glad I could educate y'all. Yeah, y'all didn't know that? Out of 800,000 musicians in the United States of America, yes, 800,000.
I say, find your sound, build your cult following,
and eat off of
it.
it.
Big people want to find you, they'll find you.
They'll find you. It'll be there.
It'll be there.
It'll be there.
Just enjoy your journey.
When they come, they're gonna see your catalog.
Yeah.
When they come, they're gonna see what you got. That's what's gonna make them build your catalog. Build your catalog. Build your catalog. Live with your projects. Listen to the people.
And content catalog today.
Yeah, content catalog today, but listen to the people. Like, live with the project. Listen to what people say. Like, if you look on something, people tell you, like, hey, well, these 2 tracks off this album jam. Or you know you ain't dropping no videos or nothing yet. Wait, hold off on dropping that other shit. Drop them videos and then see, like, read the room. We're in real time. Hip hop is in real time right now. Music is in real time right now.
Yeah.
Music is in real time. Niggas can go on iTunes right now and turn their albums into deluxe versions. You get what I'm saying? Niggas can add more tracks and revise on and upload to iTunes the same day. They got like special programs for niggas like Kanye was doing that shit. He was going in and out and changing the songs on iTunes and uploading them. Music is in real time now. So I won't be long, but I will be strong today. I will say this because I seen something that another thing before I go. I seen Go Yayo say something about Sauce Walker. And I say that to say this. You gotta, because I ain't gonna go all in on Go Yayo. I understand he going through some traumatic shit right now. I understand he lost hood fame. He lost hood fame. Ronnie, R.P. Ronnie, he was a good dude. I met him with my homeboy Lil Dre a few times. He going through something traumatic. He just lost a big piece of him. But wishing death on somebody is not the way. You are a great artist. I want you to rap. I want you to do what you come to do, Go Yayo. I think you got a chance to really take the mantle for Dallas, and you really can hold it down for Texas, and you can be bigger than life if you choose to. But if you focus on the beat, you focus on the things that's negative, you focus on the things that's taken away from instead of adding to, you will never find your way forward. I learned that. The road to revenge, dig 2 graves. The one for you and them. So I won't be long, but I will be strong. Y'all be easy. Y'all check me out, man. Follow, like, subscribe. Got projects coming out soon. Got more music coming out soon from my artists. 4P, NQA. I got all types of shit going on, cooking up and brewing. Y'all tap in with me on Instagram. I do take suggestions. And I will do an extended version of, I'm going to get into the Black Migo lore and Atlanta lore deeper. But I had to give y'all beats and pieces to let y'all know the origins of what it was based off of. So I will get into that because I got 2 text messages like, man, why you ain't keep going? I definitely would explain it on my own time. I definitely would explain the Lord between that whole zone, just that whole zone 6, that whole area, whole of Mexico, from Kirkwood, Little and all over, just from just Paradise East Apartments, all down that strip. So I explain it. I get into the Lord at another time. Peace. Happy Friday.